don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door.
Hello everyone, this is Tom again, and today we are taking a look at the, what is this thing? The Dragon Transmetal 2, Transmetal Megatron, I guess. I know he's a little bit out of date, but that's okay because we got a new one coming, and I thought it would be a good idea just to take a quick little peek at this guy. He's got some really pretty paint, and I'm wondering how well that comes off. I don't know, he's got some really nice green eyes right here. Let me see if I can, maybe, can you see those green eyes? Oh, aren't they gorgeous? I love the colorings that they did with these Transmetals. He's got these chrome, or not chromed, but they're metal paint wings. He's got his little spark Predacon symbol right there. Some more paint, some dust. You can't have everything, right? Let's see here. Come around here to the back. He does have Megatron head butt, however you want to say it. He's got a butt head. This is a softer piece of plastic. It rotates a little bit. It doesn't have a hinge or anything, as you can see. It just rotates. This thing has, well, I wouldn't necessarily call this a gimmick, but if you don't like the wings out, you just fold them up like that. And it's got this thing right here that makes his head move when you push it down. The problem is that it doesn't work very well as a gimmick, and this guy's head continually goes to the right. You can't do anything with it. The head can rotate. It's got a joint right here to allow it to rotate. The arms can go up and down, in and out. Elbow joint right there gives you 90 degrees at least. Let's see here, the legs are on a ratchet joint. They go up, they go back. He could do the full splits if it wasn't for his tail. I'm not going to fight with that. And he can do the Chinese splits with no problem. Okay. Knees. He does actually have them. He does actually have knees. I thought. Maybe not in this mode. Okay. This here, this is the foot. It rotates up and down. If you so desire, you can give him wheels. And yeah, that's pretty much this guy. He's, oh, and the foot can, well, that's, I think I mentioned that. He's an interesting character, and if he just looked forward like he was supposed to, he would be, I think, extremely imposing. But the way that he has aged, at least my copy, it's hard to get him to look to his right. And that's an issue. Tell you what, why don't we go ahead in this robot mode here and do some quick side. Oh, I need to measure him. So, if his head was up where it was supposed to be, he would come up to just shy of 11 inches. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at 3.5. And lengthwise, we lay him out here. Let's see, right here's 12. And 6 more inches, 5 more inches. Let's see, 12 and 5 is 17. So I'd say he's 17 inches, give or take, from here to here. Okay, so why don't we do some size comparisons here. For you Classics fans, here he is with Classics Prime. For you movie fans, here he is with Movie Bumblebee. Okay. So here he is with MP10. Those of you who are curious as far as size. And in this mode, just because I've got him sitting here, here he is with Inferno. Okay. And let's see here, since he's going into robot mode, just for shits and giggles, there he is with Ultra Magnus, and here he is with Bumblebee. Again, just for a sense of scale. Okay. Alright, let's see, I guess the next thing will be transformation. Alright, so to transform this Transmetal 2, as many of you know, I transform them before I get to the camera stage, and I watched Bolt Matrix's review of this guy 5 years ago just to make sure that I was transforming him correctly. He mentions the fact that it is complex. I don't necessarily agree that it's complex. When you think of War Dog from Bad Cube, that's complex in my mind. For me, this guy is simply, he's got a lot of moving parts. Well, actually, that's not really true. He's really got two parts that move. You've got to move the legs around, and this part and this part. And aside from that, well, let's go from there. Let's see what happens. Let me see if I can do this properly. Hopefully I can. Open this up, split these. There's a tab right there, pull that back. Unpeg this. This pegs the legs together right here with a couple of different peg holes on both sides. And if you see, there's Megatron's arm. Yay! Okay, let's see here. Pull that back so that we can kind of maneuver this guy. Pull these the arms out. And I think that was the complicated part. He just kind of explodes. And you got to rotate these legs down. Pull your hips together here. Tab them together, and that's basically his legs. His legs are basically done. Let's see here. Rotate the head around. Pull your... There's just a lot of moving parts here. And you've got to maneuver things around these wings. And that gets tiresome, I think is the correct word. These plug in. And you just rotate them to the appropriate orientation. Come on, Tom, what are you doing? And of course mine is old, so it doesn't do exactly like what it's supposed to do, I don't think. Rotate that around, which then will give you clearance to... Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Dragon feet go in front, arms go right there, this comes down. The wings, what am I doing wrong with the wings here, Tom? There you go, like that. Why are you not, oh yeah, because I plugged them in too soon. There we go, like that. That comes down. Pretty sure that's right. What are you doing wrong here, Tom? It's bound to be something. Like I said, it's not really complex, it's just lining everything up and then plugging everything in and making sure that everything goes where it's supposed to. And there's plugs here for the wings. And are we done? I think we're done. Maybe. He does have knees here. Come on now, hips. It's awfully difficult to have problematic crotch syndrome. PCS. Ah, get in there. There we go. Now tab and stay together. Okay, and here he is in his Transmetal 2 robot mode. And you can still extend the wings. You just pull them down and slip them over there, and yeah. Okay, rotate that around, orientate the arm properly, and here he is in robot mode. And it is a very good, I think, robot mode. Getting a close-up look at the head, you can see he's got orange and green, and that's the typical Megatron sneer. And he's got a helmet you can put on his head if you so desire. There's a missile that goes right here I'm going to hunt for. I haven't found yet. You guys have seen me unboxing, so you know what it's like. I can't remember exactly what this is supposed to be. If I didn't know better, I'd say there was a little seat in there. But yeah, articulation in this mode, the wings go in and out. They fold up and down. The head cannot, I mean, it moves like this, but that's the tail part really. The arms can do a full 360, but it really doesn't like that. You kind of have to maneuver around the wings, and this moves up and down, and you still get the opening of the jaw, although my hinge is kind of weak right there. This arm is on a ball joint, and I love the fact that it's got the cut, which you probably couldn't see, but it can go out to there. He's got over 90 degree of elbow bend, nothing at the waist. He can do a high kick in this mode, and if you don't pull his crotch apart, he can do the full Chinese splits. I'm not going to try it. I'm pulling the crotch apart too much. Knees, he does have a knee bend. I don't know if that comes through in Dragon mode or not. I couldn't seem to get it to work, but he does have a knee bend. Knee bend gets you just a touch better than 90 degrees. No thigh swivel, and the feet are still the same feet that we had before. Alright, so size comparison in robot mode. Classics Prime, Movie Bumblebee, MP10 towers over him at this point. I'd say there's a good 3-4 inches right there. Let's see here. Here he is with Quick Strike. And I don't know if that scale's appropriate or not. I would think he would actually be just a little bit bigger than Quick Strike, but I could be wrong. And in robot mode, just because I got him here, here he is in, well, him in robot mode, and there's Inferno. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Of course, we have to put him up with a Legends. So he's decent sized. I kind of like this guy, Tom. I think he's got a lot of potential. Thank you for your opinion. That wasn't an opinion. I've got way too much free time. Okay, so shoulder to shoulder measurements. This is going to be kind of difficult because where does his shoulder end? Tell you what, let's call his shoulder ending at 5 inches. Let's say he's 5 inches wide, and if you really want to just look at from here to here, then he's about 2.5. Let's see. He is back heavy. He stands approximately 6 3/4 to his head, but if you take into account the wings, the tip of the wing comes up to just shy of 9 inches. Okay. So, and the back of him cleans up like this, and you just move these around however you want to. And right here's the switch for the wings. So, yeah, that is pretty much all there is for Transmetal 2 Megatron, I think. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does the Transmetal 2 Megatron scale with Metroplex? And right there he is. He comes up to about, well, the tips of his wings comes up to about the kneecap of Metroplex. Yeah, in case you're curious, this shelf is undergoing some revisions, and I'm actually putting Toy Heck stickers on Trypticon right now. So, yes. This is how Megatron scales with Metroplex. Yes. Right.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
So we're going to go ahead and do an unboxing, and this does not necessarily represent a whole lot of stuff, but it is representing some stuff. Here we have Screecher. This was back when, I think this was Mastermind Creations was doing these. Yep, Mastermind Creations. I loved the Night Morpher series, and I'm so very fortunate that they are making a Bumblebee. Not them, but somebody is. Here is Sphinx from Ocular Max, the Perfection series. I have to tell you, and you all don't have to agree with me, but when I got a hold of this thing for the first time and I started transforming him and working with him, his engineering, the way he looked, he surpassed MP10 in my mind. This became the standard for me. This right here. We have Black Arachnia. We have Chigger. This is my version of Astro Train. This is the only one I'll probably ever purchase. Let's see here. I've got this guy, and that represents what is in this particular box. Obviously I've taken a bunch of stuff out for various different reasons, but yeah, there's a box.